"We're not going away." Women's March highlights as huge crowds protest Trump. Hundreds of thousands of women gathered in Washington on Saturday in a kind of counter-inauguration after President Trump took office on Friday. A range of speakers and performers cutting across generational lines rallied near the Capitol before marchers made their way toward the White House. They were joined by crowds in cities across the country. In Chicago, the size of a rally so quickly outgrew early estimates that the march that was to follow was canceled for safety. In Manhattan, Fifth Avenue became a river of pink hats, while in downtown Los Angeles, even before the gathering crowd stretched itself out to march, it was more than a quarter-mile deep on several streets. Begun as a Facebook post just after the election, the march is the start of what organizers hope could be a sustained campaign of protest in a polarized America, unifying demonstrators around issues like reproductive rights, immigration and civil rights. The movement has also encountered divisions. The Times had journalists covering the marches in Washington, New York, Boston, Atlanta, Denver, Los Angeles, Phoenix, St. Paul, Min, and Key West, FLA. Check out what they posted on Twitter and what readers asked of them live. Here are some highlights from the rally in Washington. The singer and actress Janelle Monáe highlighted the issue of police violence, leading the crowd in a chant of "Sandra Bland, say her name," a reference to the high-profile case where a black woman died in police custody in Texas after being arrested in 2015. She then brought the microphone to each of the women in Mothers of the Movement, who had joined her on stage. One by one, they joined in the chant, each inserting the name of her child who had died at the hands of the police. Continue reading the main story. The actress Ashley Judd delivered an uninhibited speech that ended with her referencing how Mr. Trump bragged, in a 2005 recording, that he could use his celebrity status to force himself on women, even groping their private parts. "They ain't for grabbing," she said, "they are for birthing new generations of filthy, vulgar, nasty, proud, Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, Sikh, you name it, for new generations of nasty women." Gloria Steinem, the feminist icon of the 1960s and 1970s, told the women in the group to get to know one another more personally. "Make sure you introduce yourselves to each other and decide what we're going to do tomorrow. And tomorrow and tomorrow," she said. "We're never turning back. It's been a heart-rending time to be both a woman and an immigrant in this country," said the actress and activist America Ferrera, "but the president is not America. His cabinet is not America. Congress is not America. We are America, and we're here to stay." After getting to the crowd to repeat a number to call Congress, the filmmaker Michael Moore urged people to run for office. "This is not the time for shy people. Shy people. You have 2 hours to get over it." The actress Scarlett Johansson told a story about how she had visited a Planned Parenthood clinic in New York City after starting her acting career, and how a doctor there had treated her with compassion, no judgment, no questions asked. "I feel that in the face of this current political climate, it is vital that we all make it our mission to get really, really personal," she said. "President Trump, I did not vote for you," she continued. "I want to be able to support you. But first I ask that you support me, support my sister, support my mother, support my best friend and all of our girlfriends. Otherwise," Ms. Johansson said, her own daughter may potentially not have the right to make choices for her body and her future that your daughter Ivanka has been privileged to have.